Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
seduction,
danger,
oh no, watch out,
intrigue,
ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, ow, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Hello!
Leave it in.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 28 of Eat, Slay, Love. This is Dungeons & Dragons 5e in a homebrew world called Altero, and we are in the air right now, above above the ocean, in Floaty McFloatface, with the other ship, the Parliament, and a whole thing was happening last time. We're in, like, intense emotional combat and physical combat.
Yes.
But we have to pause quickly for announcements.
Wow. Welcome to the Buzzkill trip. Get them all riled up, like, ooh,
And then this fun.
How do I skip ahead?
Yeah.
Is there a skip 10 seconds button on live?
It's more than 10 seconds. Hi.
Buckle up.
Hello. If you like what you see and you enjoy, first of all, if you're watching us on Twitch, follow us on YouTube. We've got tons of other stuff there. This is our long-form campaign, but we've got a whole bunch of other systems and limited series of both D&D and other systems as well. Please go check all that stuff out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those things. Yeah, thank you for that. And if you like what you see, then you can help us make more of it by supporting us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/questkeep. Don't know why I'm clapping back. I never do that. Yeah, and you can follow us there, and there's a bunch of cool extras, including sound check, which we do before these, where it's turned into an improv game, which is a lot of fun. And we do a Dice Unfolded show, where we break down the episodes that just happened after the fact. It's us talking about how we felt in the moments and justifying maybe sometimes things that we did or that kind of stuff. You get a little bit more info there about what's going on in the minds of the people at the table. And that's all exclusive to Patreon, so go check that out. And also, if you subscribe on Patreon, you can get a discount on merch, which you can get, not this, that, those, and this is new. And you can get a discount on that at ttrpg.ca. Yeah, join our Discord, follow us on socials, all those things.
We're really fun.
Yeah, we are.
Also, you guys are playing fun games on Thursday.
That's it, thank you. Yes, should totally announce that here. Bad things. Yeah, we started a playthrough with our characters from this game in Baldur's Gate 3. So you have the Slayers of Inconvenience in what we are calling Gate, Slay, Shove. So that's on Thursdays. Thank you, Matt, for that time.
Thank you, Alan, for that snort laugh.
I am who I am.
But yeah, we made our characters from this game as close as we could, because there's not everything in that game. And some of us have some subclasses that aren't in that game. But it's as close as we can. In fact, you even made, you're a warlock?
I am a warlock, and I think in order to get close to what Onovan is, I need to multi-class into sorcerer, warlock. It's gonna be weird, but flavor is free of charge, so I'm just gonna flavor it as Onovan.
There you go.
Rediscovering his power in a non-canon fun video game space. Yeah.
And yeah, we are RPing our characters. So we didn't just create them, we're playing as our characters and as if they were put into that world. And narratively, it's like a shared hallucination?
Yeah. Not canon, but fun.
Yeah, like a non-canon Tower of Doom or whatever we call it, where it's not actually in reality, except that that's canon. And this is
but
not.
we remember reality
So like that.
there as opposed to the weird memory stuff that's happening with the tower.
There's also fun redemptions that you can do in it
Yes.
that affect how we play it.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of Twitch channel points that you want to use, you can use those there, or you can use bits currently to make us fight each other to the death. And there's going to be new things that come as well. So tune in on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Other than that, We play in the homebrew world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz, but we play on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people, and we'd like to recognize the privilege to work, play, and create on these beautiful lands, and we encourage you to go to native-land.ca and learn more about the world you inhabit. Roz.
Thank you, Trevor.
Buzzkill over.
No.
He's not a buzzkill. You're not a buzzkill.
Charming announcements complete. Ding.
It's a bit.
Well, if you're doing bits, that's a real buzzkill then, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit true.
Oh.
Remix! Sorry.
Take us away! I'm starting this.
Back on the rails. Back on the rails. There's the
Thank you, Dylan. Above the ocean, in a dirigible. Last episode, Mogg, you were possessed by the dark shadow, the tattoo that melded into the floor and then chased across the captain's quarters into you, causing you to lose control of yourself.
Yes.
But you stayed present in that mind, knowing that Zodiac told you to kill Anthem. And you're free now.
I am. I'm freed of the puppy surprise.
But we enter back into initiative order where we left off last time, with the arrival of the Parliament, which is Tango's pirate crew. She hasn't been a part of this crew for very long, which she told you when you met her when you were in Lantier. And she's told you about the Captain Strix, who we heard her first words at the end of the last episode, as she flies with magic abilities through the air from her ship that Anthem is trying to steer these two ships closer together. She flies across the ship towards you all, calling out to you. Where we left you all before we jump into this initiative order, because it will be Onovan to start. Onovan, your last moments last time. You are, find yourself here on the map.
Up, underneath,
Right.
yeah.
So you have something else on the go.
Yes.
Okay, and then just for Alla back here in the corner on this side, we are watching across the ship here where Dala,
I'm still in my cabin.
Oh,
With-
yeah, right. You're deaf parrot. Yeah.
Put you on the
right,
corner there.
Yeah, we just, okay, let's
Just beat the snot out of parrot.
right.
Yeah.
That's right, we had put you to the side there because you are downstairs. Yeah. Where you'd found someone rummaging through all of your things. And it's not going well for them.
They're currently unconscious.
Yeah.
Beat the shit. That was some John Wick shit. That was rad.
Yeah. And then we are watching here this monk trying to escape, the slippery monk. And then here in the corner, of course, we've got Fi, who is the other pirate, capable fighter, and the captain with Mogg. So Zodiac, Tango, Anthem, right? Okay. So if anybody has any questions, just jump in on your turn and we'll refresh, because we're back into a new episode.
Okay.
On it.
Yes. How far away is the monk from me?
20 feet, and then Pythagoras-wise, you got a bit of an angle, so 25.
Okay. Excellent. And they seem to be trying to board that, like...
There's a glider to escape from.
Right.
It looks like they are quickly undoing it, getting it ready. They're capable enough to know how to use it,
Great.
clearly, from the vantage point that you have.
Okay. I would like to spend my action to cast the cantrip Mind Sliver upon the monk.
Okay.
They need to make an intelligence saving throw.
5.
Okay, they needed to beat 16, so that is going to be a failure.
I did say out loud, I'm like, she's not that smart. I regret
I heard it.
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Things you shouldn't say in front of your players. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Give me just a moment. I just want to make sure I do this correctly.
Okay, I'll just like play out a little bit of what she's trying to do while this happens to her.
Yes.
So you are up out of sight. She doesn't even register where you might be. She is untying pieces of this glider, getting it ready to separate from Floaty McFloatface. And the escape of this would be fast if it worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I got this right. I am 6. Okay. So that is 1, 2, d6. Holy shit. For 11 points of psychic damage.
Oh my.
Just like I just manifested in her mind immediately, just like racked with mental pain, and I'm gonna take that and put that right there. Then for my bonus action, I would like to. This is like a combo I've been dying to try. We're having fun.
Let's go.
I'm just curious what the D4 is.
Yes, as a bonus action, I am going to use the feat telekinetic shove.
Oh.
She is 30 feet away from me.
Yes.
Hi, Dala.
Let's see. And she needs to succeed on a strength saving throw. She has to beat 16 or be moved 5 feet, in this case, away from me.
She only has a +1 to strength.
Okay.
Butter.
And because of the mind sliver,
That's the D4.
please -2 from your total saving throw roll.
She rolls a 15 +1,
So a 14.
so a 14.
Great. She does not make the saving throw of 16. So Onovan says, "What a pity to meet someone the likes of which you never have." Yeah.
Slip this.
In this moment, the mind spike hits her first, right?
Yeah, so she's like racked with pain.
Right, and you just watch her crumple, and she slips on her own feet with every motion, and she can't catch herself again. And then she's hit by this force that just expels her off. And you watch as though it's almost a slow motion moment as she realizes that she can't reach out. All reactions that she could try, nothing is going to help her. Extend her hand and it just slips through a piece of rope on the side of the glider as you watch her fall. And fall. And fall.
Well, I just need to make sure.
That's one way to do it.
I just need to make sure that none of those spells were concentration spells, so they are not. So they don't interrupt. Well, only one was a spell, and it was not a concentration spell, so it shouldn't interrupt the Crown of Madness that I still have on the orc.
Okay.
Fagiri.
Strix, who is floating across at all of you, watches. And you could just watch her clock, checking who is expelled from the ship. But unfazed in her approach.
Cue Wilhelm scream.
I cross I'll off the initiative order.
Ooh.
I mean, there's maybe some, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Next. Well, that's not true. I guess I'll keep her falling in case someone does do something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe someone will
Also, we don't know what she is. Who knows if she can survive this?
just butterbird flies by.
Like, that's weird.
It's gonna melt in the sunlight.
Rescued by a skink
Listen,
kite.
you
Hits
you
the water
you
and
did.
goes NT1000.
Butter's water soluble. I doubt it, but yeah, here we go.
It congeals when it's cold.
Oh yeah, true.
There's lots of things if someone goes to rescue her that are options here. But
Good luck.
following Onovan's turn, the ship, so floating McFloat place, which is steering this way now in towards the Parliament, so the ships get closer together and they become almost in line with each other. You worry they might crash, but they're just starting to head towards each other. The Parliament's navigational team scrambles.
Oh.
On their end, they're working to stay parallel with the ship. But so as
Whoops.
Floating McFloat Place starts to turn into it, they start to shift this way too, as much as they can manage to move the dirigibles. Ala, downstairs.
Yeah, so back in cabin with Parrot that I found rummaging through our stuff.
And nearby is his parrot, Pete.
Yes.
Yes.
Parrot the pirate and Pete the...
So last we were down here, he was unconscious because I kicked the absolute shit out of him. But the concern is like, he'll leave and then he's just gonna get up and do something. Like, you know, it's not gonna be unconscious forever. So just looking around and, you know, there's rope like in a bag there, but concern, you know, Pete can probably undo those knots.
Kill the bird.
So she's still quite angry and struggling with that anger about treatment of and torture of people. And so she just grabs his leg, puts it up on one leg up on the bed, and then just slams down with her foot on his knee. So it just goes.
Mean.
Yeah, and then it's the end of your adventuring. And she starts going back up to the deck.
Are you talking about old peg leg parrot?
That's how that happens.
You'll just hear Pete in the background, just kind of squawking a little bit, but no sound from Parrot.
Gilbert Godfrey.
That's a doozy.
Oh my god, his knee!
Before taking off, she would use her, let's say, bonus action to make sure that he is actually still alive.
Right.
And-
Stable, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alan, you'd have enough movement to get out the door and towards the upstairs.
Okay.
If you're going directly that way.
Yes.
Okay. Following Ala's turn. Let's remind ourselves, what is the condition of Phi Gieri?
Right. Give me just a moment here. Gotta take a look at this spell.
This is the...
Affected by Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness.
And he was,
I
the
believe.
target he had been chosen to attack was the captain.
Yes. So he is still hostile to the captain. Sorry.
It's okay.
Had that
No.
loaded up.
We're
Here
coming
we
back
go,
into
here we go.
combat.
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay.
If the target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Has to attack before moving, and it has to be a melee.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Oh, so can it not do anything?
Can swing and a miss.
Well, I mean, if I don't choose a creature for him to attack, then he acts as he normally would. So it's like a fleeting madness in and out.
Right. And in this case, he's no longer standing next to Zodiac. So,
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. On all of my subsequent turns, I must use my action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. I just use my last turn to do all of that. So the
he's
crown
free
is
of the
gone.
Crown of
Yes,
Madness.
you're free.
But at the same time, as that drops, and you use your turn, instead of controlling this moment with him and Zodiac, you've used it to push Dala. And so as it breaks that moment, he turns to see her fly off. And you'll watch him turn to the edge, watching Dala's descent through the air. And he looks back at the captain and assesses the situation. Okay. You watch him grab from his side a spool of rope. He ties something to the edge. And he jumps after her.
All right, Tom Cruise.
Good luck, she's greasy. You'll never be able to get a hold of her.
What you would see is him jump, but also like the way he jumps is just to like yeah. But he's tied to the side of the ship.
Oh, well, this guy unties knots. It's a match made in heaven.
You're like, I basically have to.
But he reacts instantly to save Dala over the captain, given the arrangement that they've been making. You also get the impression from this motion from he's not scared of this. So maybe there's some other abilities that he's got that might make him capable here. But he has given himself a lifeline just in case. Okay.
What's the math for falling?
Every turn order you accumulate distance.
Yeah, but it must be more than your movement because you're just free falling.
Yeah, and then the damage is what's
Yeah, the damage is calculated by how far
10
you fall.
feet per second in 6 seconds in a round, so 60
she'd
seconds?
fall in 60 seconds.
Like 60
60
feet,
feet, rather.
I think.
Right.
You're
But
right.
if he's in a controlled fall, he could essentially take the dash action, right?
Yeah.
To match her, right? It's a
Could be
dive,
anything.
right? But mechanically, a free fall versus a dive, that's how you would accelerate and
How
fall.
long that rope, though?
That's the ticket, isn't it?
Anyway,
Well, so he could still conceivably catch her.
Turn is it?
Yeah, because presumably, I mean, she was conscious when she went over, so
Yes.
presumably she's
She has a headache, but yes.
doing
Yeah.
yes, but yeah, presumably she's slowing down.
Just
But also,
butter, just flopping.
if he's not afraid of this, it's probably not the first time they've done this.
Yeah.
maybe this is their thing.
good jump. I'm coming, baby. I swear.
Airship's gonna be rocking later.
Coming now, and both be coming later.
Oh!
You introduced the word to the conversation.
God damn it. Okay. You watch the crew of the Parliament move their actions next. They are watching the pirates intensely because they do not continue to fire at each other. If the crew of Floating McFloatface stops firing, the Parliament will. You watch any of their shots are going to go wide. They're not trying to destroy the ship. Okay. It's Zodiac.
It's Zodiac's turn? Okay.
And so he looks up, or is he's still standing?
I think
Maybe?
so.
Okay.
I don't think he kneeled.
Okay. And you've just slapped him.
Yeah.
And he's watched his two crewmates bail, basically. And he says, Mogg, stop.
No.
What do you want?
Your end.
Jesus.
It'd be awkward to go to the bedroom right now.
And he pulls out your corkscrew and he says, I'll disappear with this. Give me the ship and leave.
You wouldn't dare. Because then I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
He will bonus action Misty Step away from you.
Oh, shit.
To go where?
He can go 30 feet.
That doesn't prompt a opportunity, right?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Misty
No.
Step?
I
That's
think
the-
only if you have
That's the whole
mage.
vibe.
Yeah.
I think back here to this corner as far as he can. There's another crewmate here. So, in line here.
Okay.
So he's taken it with him. Your corkscrew. He'll have used his turn to plead with you,
Okay.
but he will use his bonus action to move. And you watch him, he's getting ready to do something here. He's looking over the side as though he's also...
I want to use my reaction to shoot warding flare at him, which is basically a it's for creatures that can be blinded within 30 feet. You can use this reaction to impose disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
So basically, just make him see stars.
Yeah. And so
To
he
disorient
says,
him.
I'll leave, and you challenge him. And then as the Misty Step happens, you blast into it, and you watch this like cloud of smoke, the same like blue color as his skin, tinted with like the rosy glasses color that he wears. But you blasted into it, and when he poof appears at the other end of the ship, you notice that his glasses are askew, and instead you've just you know caused that like blinding effect in him, and he's trying to like readjust himself.
Okay.
Okay. Action happens downstairs. Tango. On Tango's turn, she will race over to the side of the crew, and she's just calling out across to the Parliament, this ship on this side, and just waving at everybody. And you watch as she, yeah, hey guys! And she's like, you know, getting her stuff going, and excited. And you watch her do a bunch of like communication signals across the way, and the response comes from an Aarakocra character on the other side, who you watch also make signals back to her.
Bird person.
Following Tango, it's Mogg.
Okay.
Anthem, you'd be on deck.
Altero replacement turn for Eric Kraka. TPD.
There's no Aarakocras? Oh.
There are, but we modify some of these other
Twist. Yeah.
So our version of them a little bit different. We're still working on what to name these guys.
Okay, so now that he is further away, this changes what I was gonna do. Okay. I am going to, okay, so we discovered with command that it'd be on his next turn that he needs to follow the command. So I'm going to take my full movement to him, 25 feet. So I'm just 5 feet away from him.
Yep.
Is that close enough to take a swing at him?
Unless you have a reach weapon.
No. No.
No. Okay. So here's a question. With my action surge, can I cast 2 spells?
I think the action surge has to be used to make. Or does it say it gives you an additional action, or does it say it gives you an additional attack? No, I think you can use it for whatever. You think it's an extra
Additional
action?
I think it's
Okay.
additional action.
Yeah.
Action.
What's the first one that you want to do?
dash? I would imagine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Step one.
Like
buckle
get
up.
the extra speed. Right.
One additional action, which gives it the full
So
Yeah.
action.
his elvish form in his Misty Step takes him farther than you can travel
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
dwarf movement turn.
Yeah. So if I want to basically grapple him to get the corkscrew away from his hands.
So you action surge.
Yes.
So basically, he appears blinded, trying to adjust his glasses again that have slipped off his face, and you've just raced at him.
Yeah.
In the moment that he's misty stepped, Mogg is already chasing him down.
Yeah. No!
Did you dash at him?
Yes, I think so. It would be a dash attempting to grapple, like to knock.
But you didn't get within melee range of him, so you can't.
But
grapple.
she's using the action surge to get the extra action.
Yeah, but
It's not extra movement.
exactly.
No. The dash, her movement's 25 feet. The dash gets her the extra 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
the,
She said she already
the-
did the dash. Like, what was your first action?
No, she hasn't done one yet. She
Yeah.
didn't do that. She just
Okay.
actually.
She moved her full movement, and the dash will get her the extra 5 feet.
Yeah.
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 And then the grapple is the action. So
Okay, so a contested strengther. So you.
Strength.
What's your contested strength with him?
Okay, so is it the? We're just gonna do a strength
Straight.
off.
Yeah.
Strength off. Okay.
Strength.
It's can be contested with either strength or dexterity.
Yeah.
But the attack is strength.
Okay. 13.
12.
Hey!
Give it to me.
Okay, so you're gonna grapple and fight him for your corkscrew.
Yes.
Okay, so you can consider him grappled. Yeah. As he's attempting to readjust his glasses, his hands are busy as he's doing his work.
Excellent.
That will be your turn.
Yeah, I'm just wrapping myself up around him like a nasty little lynx.
Okay, and then following your turn,
It's me.
it's Anthem.
I rolled to see already if I noticed the rope get tied off, and I did. So I moved towards it to untie it.
What did you roll for it?
I just rolled it over under 10, and did I notice it?
Oh, okay, cool.
Over 10, yes.
Under
Under
10.
no. Rolled a 14.
Roll a perception check as you untie the knot, as you look over the edge of the ship.
Okay. Do I need to? Okay. Ooh. What's my perception? Stand by. 8.
Okay. Stand by.
Untying knot to count as free object interaction?
Interesting question, because you've just been untying them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've been rolling sleight of hand for them, and it's gone insanely well every time. I'm just like, oh my
You're doing it anyways, right? So, like, your body would just do it
I'm-
as you get close to them, so...
compelled to do so.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, I think that my perception's actually on Strix. However, I can't help but to do this.
Okay.
This is the funniest curse.
Pretty good. Okay, so
Babe, it's so good to see you.
I'm still invisible, so I'm not saying anything. Do I need to use? This is just your ruling. Do I need to use my action to do that or additional perception? You had me to roll perception.
That was just because I wanted you to look over so I can describe what you see as you... So the rope falls,
Yeah.
and then what are you doing now?
I guess I didn't even notice that I did it. Okay. I'm visible next to Tango.
And you watch as the rope flies away from the side of the ship.
I'm looking at Strix and lean into Tango and just go, does she look mad or happy?
And Tango's just like,
At nothing, invisible.
yeah. Well, if you're going to say something to her,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So she's probably looking in slightly the wrong direction. She's not able to directly make your gaze.
Okay.
Are you asking me if she looks mad?
No, I'm asking Tango.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does it cost me an action? Let me just check a thing. Sorry.
No, oh, good. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm just going to hold the crate that I stole from the captain's thing above my head and drop invisibility while looking at Strix.
So, and obviously Tango's looking like here, and then she kind of...
I got the reference. That's all. But that's all that happened.
Okay.
I will say, actually, right here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just a note: disarming somebody is its own action.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would assume that applies to removing something from
sure.
somebody.
Okay. And then, so what do you say to her?
I just say, I'm right here,
And you're holding the chest above your head.
as I drop invisibility. So
Yeah.
suddenly, I have what she wants.
Stereo music plays. Yep.
That said, it's an optional rule in the Dungeon Master's Guide. There is no actual hard rule about disarming somebody.
Awesome. So that Dungeon Master.
I mean, it's not a weapon. For what?
Yeah, it just does the
Yeah,
motion.
but you're doing the same
Taking things
action.
out of the hands.
Yeah. So I'm gonna rule it that you have it.
Okay.
So that we're gonna play that out when we come back to those turns. And you notice that she continues to float towards you because she acts right after you.
Okay.
And she's flying as she casts fly. And she's watching this rope just trail down underneath you all. And she stays flying, but they're falling through space. And she flies, and she stays still 5 feet above you, but she gets down and she looks at the chest, and she looks at Tango, and then she looks across the ship towards clocking what's happening in different places. And you watch as she raises her hand, and a rapier forms.
Okay.
And she points it down towards you. And she holds it in front of you. And you watch as it gets closer and closer and the tip towards your neck.
I will not try to move.
The wind whips her jacket, and she holds her space.
If you have any fan art of that moment, it's really cool in my head.
I feel like the people out there will be sufficiently thirsty enough that it could happen.
She holds. Tango is still
Instead of not moving at all, as she moves it toward my throat, I'll lift my chin a bit. She's already. Did she come down?
just enough, as much as she needed to.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And this weapon that you've seen her form before is a magical rapier weapon that you've seen it steal life from people.
Shit.
That's mean.
Okay. Following your turn, it's Onovan.
Okay.
Sword steal life?
Who?
It does necrotic damage when it does damage, and she heals.
Oh.
I cast Steal Life. You're just stabbing.
Good steal.
Good play, good steals.
Who remains that is still hostile besides the good captain?
That's it.
That is,
Strix.
I mean, we can still see Zodiac. Mogg.
And you see a pirate holding a rapier to my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's clearly some shit you did.
Coming, the rooster's coming home.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Did you? I
But
think
Mogg
you
and
might sense
Zodiac
Al
are
coming out beneath you.
right. Yeah. Mogg and Zodiac are like grappled still.
They are
Tangled up?
entwined, and he looks really rough. You guys, you know that from last time.
All right. Okay. I am going to like jump down. Would that be an action? Just to get down there?
Right,
double
it's your
your
movement. Yeah.
down.
It's like a 10-foot, so
Tucked in there, yeah. Sorry.
I don't want to hurt the balloon.
It is a balloon. Just pops.
Do you do a cool flip?
No. I'm not a
These are the
not
like
a cool acrobat.
bend and drop.
Yeah, I'm like yeah.
You go, ow, my knees.
Alan next to you, Onovan lands.
Is Strix still in the air, or has she landed to put a sword to his throat?
She's still in the air.
Kind of on like hover mode.
Yeah. I'm right near the edge, so there's room for her to land, but she's being cool.
Okay, so but she's closer to the ship than that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I don't have a riser that's. She's basically. Is that shorter? No. It's a square rust.
Railing.
she's here.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. But like a little in the air. Making a scene. She could step down, but doesn't.
Being a beautiful queen.
No, sorry. I just wanted to paint the picture here. So I jumped down, and so that was, you said 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay, I will walk the remaining 20 feet towards Mogg and the captain there. And
So you're still 10 feet from them.
Yes.
Okay.
And I look to the captain, and I just walk up and again, and I'm going to cast Mind Spike on him. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. You have to beat 16.
I don't think an 11 on the die is going to do it.
Ooh.
Let me double check.
How wise is he?
It does not.
Oh.
It's only right that it comes from you. Can I borrow a D8? Please?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
How many? Oh my god. A whole fistful.
Yeah. Please let the captain take 20 points of psychic damage. Thank you very, very much. And I say, do not hurt my friends.
Mogg, he's limp in your arms.
Oh.
Shit. Wow. I feel him stop thrashing and kind of just like, whoa.
0 hit points.
Yeah.
Not enough that you've done damage that would take him out from magical options.
Wait, wasn't it my turn? Didn't actually do
Oh.
anything yet.
No.
No. I hadn't done my turn. I just jumped down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
still have.
you're next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just describing for Mogg that he's limp in her arms now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just
Yeah.
turned around and asked me
Yeah.
what I was doing. So
He's dead?
So the idea would be he's dead, but like magically you could bring him back. That kind of limp.
I see.
For you would be like, we could bury him, or you could bring him back.
Alright, I do have spare the dying if I really cared that much.
Maybe he knows something important or interesting. But it's Alice's turn.
It is.
how far from Anthem am I?
You are 20 feet.
Cool. I don't know anything about Strix. I probably wasn't there for any time when he suggested that he would know her. I just see someone with a rapier at his throat. So I'm gonna go over there and slam my longsword down on her wrist.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Oh, please cut off her hand. Just having this cool moment, just nope.
21?
Can you do something for me?
Yep. And that is...
Stand by.
I'm not gonna divine smite this.
Just gonna have Tango will take a reaction to cast shield. Which does that help her AC enough? No. Fuck. Okay. I'll still have Tango cast shield.
Yeah, cool.
I would say, the one thing Ella would know is that these pirates aren't necessarily enemies because Tango's with them. So
Yeah.
she's actually going to use the flat of her blade so she doesn't just cut the person's hand off.
Okay.
Ooh, that's kind of smart though.
Oh yeah, her hand's going to be out of commit, like
Also
broken.
Cool, because as you swing, suddenly a magical shield goes boom into place, but you fucking come right
Through it
that.
anyways. And the shield is like Tango's kind of orange, but ripples with her greens and blues. She's all coppery,
Oh, and then a purple cut through.
and then and it comes through.
I'm going to say bludgeoning instead of slashing damage. But it's 11 bludgeoning damage to her wrist.
Broken wrist.
Oh boy, that would hurt.
My expression goes from this to.
My second attack.
Cutting words.
Okay. You see, you're watching Tango here with you all. You're able to move through the space of the gnome. Okay, go ahead.
I don't have 2 actions. I have 2 attacks
Yes.
in the action. Do they both have to be melee?
I think it's just that when you attack, you can take another attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify that it has to be.
Unless it specifies when you make an attack, you can make a second melee attack. It doesn't. If it doesn't specify that, then you can take.
I don't think it means
whatever
like
attack.
you could do an attack, a melee attack, and a spell. But I
No,
think
no,
it'd be
no.
like-
No,
but
could
you
it
can
be
do
like
ranged-
cantrip? Because cantrip you can do as a second spell in the same turn that you do.
This is true. I would say that you
Right.
can do that.
Right.
So I'm just trying to see if it actually.
Okay, have a look. I am also checking into.
Extra attack straight up says you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. So then anything that counts as an attack. Which, like, if you look under attacks, it does seem to limit it to ranged and melee
Yeah.
physical.
So it would just be like whatever free action you would need to like switch weapons and that kind of a thing. But otherwise, yeah.
I mean, I would still argue that a spell is an attack. No spells are listed there,
Yeah, yeah.
right? It's not like it lists
What
other
cantrip
spells.
do you have
that
in
count.
mind?
Vicious mockery,
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
because I'm trying to like kill a person.
What and what are you using it? Like, how are you gonna use it?
I'll do it simultaneously with the attacking with the sword, and just call that a sword. And just slam my much larger sword down onto her wrist, and she also takes Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Okay. Fail.
Okay. That means this is not giving me useful info here.
Oh, I got vicious mockery. What do you need?
She's gonna let this go through. I contemplated counterspell, but it seems like a bit of a waste.
She said mean things, so I cast the spell.
1d4 psychic damage, and we'll have disadvantage on her next attack roll.
Okay.
She loses confidence in her sword.
No.
That's not the look on her face, though, really, right? It's that, like, you've got
Just 2.
friends now. Interesting. 2 more points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, your vibe, Alla, would be that, like, you've obviously broken her wrist. She's taking this damage. She doesn't look scared, right? Okay. And you stay there, Ella, with your sword holding her. This whole exchange is happening here in front of Anthem. And then stuff is happening during the fall.
Oh. She's scoring butter wings.
They've fallen 120 feet now.
Yes. But they still have the rope.
It's untied.
But far off in the distance, a small portal opens. As one of them casts a rope trick. And connected together, they disappear.
Whoa.
Cool. That's cool.
Nice.
All right, Roz.
Okay.
And the rope is just. But like.
Okay. Other actions happening across the ships. Crews are in motion. And then Zodiac. Is there anything left acting on him from anyone else's?
So when I did, what did I do? I did.
The blindy thingy?
Yeah, the blindy thingy. He has.
So
That's.
he can make death saving throws here.
Yes.
If
Just as
it's worth it for us.
on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Right? Disadvantage on his death saving throw. He can roll death saving throws again on his turn unless we're gonna, at all of us here, fall out of combat.
I have one more thing I want to do.
Well, you can do anything right now because he's dead. I'm just thinking, like, for Alla and Anthem, in the engagement of Strix, are you prepared to stand by? Or do you want to continue the combat initiative order?
After Alla's awesome coming to my aid and rescue, I'll just say, it's okay, Alla.
For the record, attack and cast a spell are listed differently in here.
Okay.
So, next time.
Yeah.
We got fun flavor. We got fun flavor
The
happening.
rule of cool, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
And it was to do less damage than you would do with your second attack. So, discounts.
you still say those words. We won't, sir. Regardless. Okay, but we're trying to figure out here is does everyone feel comfortable dropping out of initiative order and then we'll let the action play out on this side and then we'll come back to this side. Oopsies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if he said it's okay, I would definitely
okay.
not go
So-
do anything else.
Coming out of initiative order, I will not roll a death saving throw for him, but he is dead in your arms.
Okay. So I kind of like scramble out from underneath of his like dead weight, and get up over top of him and
We've been there.
and hold his face in my hands, and I say, "Now you're as ugly outside as you are in." And I cast Inflict Wounds and necrotize his face.
Okay.
On a dead person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not coming
I
back.
think it's an auto success.
Well, yeah, and it just continues to accelerate what would be the rotting of this elf.
Yeah.
And you're holding it as it happens. Onovan, you're there with her. You watch Mogg holding, like, move in a way as she, like, pushes this body off of her, and she's holding this dead elf's head in her hands, and you're watching as it starts to rot magically faster.
Shriveled avocado.
You know what's happening. You're there with Mogg.
Someone chose poorly.
It's a cup of
Do you do
carpet.
anything before we go back to the other side of the ship?
Are you okay?
It will be. This guy's a real asshole.
Unfortunately, the world is filled with them. Act accordingly.
Head continues to liquefy.
Okay. Across the ship, you watch Strix as she pulls the blade back. So magically it just vaporizes. And the wrist next to her, she looks across at both of you. Anthem.
You deserve an explanation, and also I have something I believe you want.
Who the fuck is this?
Alla, Strix, Alla. She's the captain of the parliament.
And
We know each other.
it seems like not in a positive
I mean,
way.
it's a little bit of a yes and no.
She alights down.
Shall I
onto
offer
the
her
side.
healing?
I don't need it. It's okay. And she watches. She raises her other hand up, snaps her fingers, and raises her wrist into the air. And across from her ship, someone else casts a healing spell on her, and you watch it like come back together. Someone who'd clearly been keeping an eye on her, and so you watch her like pull it back out. Quite good with the sword, Alalaris.
Wait, I did not give. Oh, Tango. Tango told her.
Ah, yeah.
And then she looks down at Tango, who's much shorter than her. She's Strix, the captain of the parliament. Gold skin, gold eyes, dark hair. Just her shirt's very buttoned down, very low, and rippling in the wind all around her with her hat and her boots. Everything about her is manufactured for the experience of meeting like a pirate queen. And she alights down onto the side of the ship, and she just fist bumps Tango, and she steps down, and she just like clomps onto the ship that she clearly owns now, in her opinion. And she looks back at you, and she says, "Drop it. Let's open it."
Sure. What the hell? Is it openable?
And Tango's like, "Ah! Well, don't just drop it. Like, it's fragile."
You said drop it. Okay.
Yeah,
Choose your
I mean,
words.
we just say that you're not stealing anything. This is not your ship. This is not your... The crew is downstairs. The captain is downstairs.
Actually,
and
that's
this
true.
will be returning properly.
Yeah. And we'll be rewarded. It'll be great. Don't worry. Everyone will get theirs.
So what's in this? What do you want it?
Yeah, I am kind of curious about what's in it, but...
Eggs, of some kind? What, dragons?
More fun than that.
More fun.
Daros. Think a little bit outside the box. You all have a chance to approach over here now. Introduce me to your friends.
I mean, you already know our names, it seems. Which one do you? This is Mogg, and this is Onovan. No, come on. The dwarf is obviously. There's no point in it.
Sorry.
An introduction isn't the same as someone's name.
Sure. Onovan, this is Strix. And Mogg, this is Captain Strix of the Parliament.
After I've like stood up from the body and walked over, I'm truly like, clearly trying to keep it together, like eyes brimming with tears, like, hi.
Yeah, we're pretending to be polite right now.
Yeah, no.
You're right, dude.
Maybe the two of you want to go free the captain and check on the crew.
Yeah, that's certainly. Oh, also, Parrot, I caught him rummaging around trying to steal stuff from our rooms. He's been dealt with.
Nice.
But he is still alive, so, you know, we'll have to do that, but he's not going anywhere. Not for a while. Yeah.
Well, what about the parrot?
Okay. Did you?
The most
I
important
didn't
question.
do anything about the parrot. The parrot was not going to be able to help him move.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't go free the captain yet. Let's all. How is this going to go?
I don't know, are you going to murder anyone else on my crew?
We haven't murdered anyone from your crew. Were those your people?
I think it's time that everybody had a drink. Let's have, and then she kind of looks across at her ship, and you watch two guys come scrambling across. One is very tall and one is very short. And she looks across at them and she's like, duck, goose. And you watch the two of them start to like move towards, and the rest of her crew starts to secure this ship, but they're bringing everybody water, food. They are taking care of people. You watch the Parliament pirates, who are flamboyant and like they're like what you would expect if someone like in a kid's book about pirates, almost from the look of them. And when they run across, they are taking care of everything, but they are also securing to make sure that both ships are moving, kind of flying in parallel with enough space that her crew seems very capable of getting back and forth between the two ships. But they are taking care of everyone.
As all of this action continues to kind of happen, Onovan isn't sick. Onovan isn't going to say anything, but he wants to keep his ears open for, as the captain is issuing orders, exactly how many of her crew members are named Duck.
Okay. Roll a d20.
It's the stupid rolls, you see, that make life worthwhile. 19. Do you want me to make it a perception, or is it just
There is a ton of them that are clearly like care for the ship crew, and they are all Duck. The navigator who comes aboard is the tall, skinny one that seems to be taking care of making sure the ship pilots correctly.
Yeah.
Goose.
That's Goose.
How demeaning to just be a bunch of ducks.
Duck. I thought Doug. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of Dougs in this.
Goose, magpie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owl? Is there an owl?
That's Strix.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Who?
as you all are standing around, and she's like, well, we're going to have to deal with the fact that you're a piece of shit, and I'd like to kill you still, but that's over drinks. First, let's see my babies. And she...
But what's in the box?
I take a step back just to make it abundantly clear that no one is referring to me as a baby.
Before we open this,
I don't know what anyone.
whose box is this?
It ain't me.
Who are we stealing from? We should free the captain, but like, you're going to steal it from someone. If
Who
we're
are
going-
we stealing from?
Yes.
No one.
What?
We're returning something.
To who?
The person who owns it.
Like the mother of the eggs?
No.
Yeah, but we're still stealing it from someone.
Yeah, someone's going to be pissed off.
It
Where
may
was this
be
going?
a justified theft, but
It was a purchase.
someone's gonna be coming after us.
That's what
for
I'm
this.
worried about.
Who?
So the fixer involved is Aurora, who some are familiar with her first name, but the Lady Drakkar.
Sorry, what?
Aurora Drakkar, the Lady Drakkar.
Oh.
Don't we know that name?
Yeah,
No, Aurora. We never heard
Uh,
Drakkar before.
we didn't have enough intel on her. Ooh.
We just know that she was searching for us.
Yes.
Or not actually. We don't know that. We know
No,
that
we
she
know
was. We know that she was on her way. We don't actually have any information saying she's.
She was looking for us. I
The
was
Opal
told by a
Forest.
cookie.
She,
Oh, sorry. I'm not
You
saying
have
the character.
secret information.
Yes, I told, but I did tell you guys that. When we were in the forest, I had a cookie tell me.
Okay, so
But
You got information from
still don't
somebody
know.
who lies all the time. Ultimately.
sure.
let's play it out a little bit here.
Right.
What is, because you're pausing at hearing the name.
yeah.
Let's go, each of you hear the name. What are you feeling?
Feel. Okay. I cast detect thoughts.
Okay. Shock. We'll come back to this.
Thank you.
You're still,
Yeah. Going through a lot of senses of relief and then immediately an overwhelming amount of guilt and mixed feelings.
Oh, we have heard before.
And it's just trying to like keep the tears from sliding down her cheeks. It's just like,
Ala sees Mogg's reaction. You also exchange a glance with Anthem about the name Aurora.
Which I already have Drakkar here. So, or Drakkar. Yeah. I did not remember that.
So a glance exchanged between you, which changes the information of, we've heard it before. What it's about really is still kind of unclear, though.
Yeah, I recognize the name.
Yeah. And you recognize Mogg's.
Yeah. I'm just not convinced that she's actually searching for us because she was already on her way when it happened, which implies it's
Many
not us she's actually
moving
looking
parts.
for.
The Lady Dakar made a purchase
For the Empress?
for the Empress.
Okay.
And then some pirates came along and they were going to rudely steal them. And so we were commissioned, like we often are.
Oh, you're bringing this back to Aurora. Oh,
So you're just security.
the mercenaries.
For a substantial fee, we will locate missing or about to become missing items. And sometimes you can arrange those things to happen if you're also very clever.
I've worked as a security guard.
That's what you'll pick up on with detectives.
Yeah, so privateer kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Do you get paid by Oleana?
We get paid by so many people, but yes. Directly, indirectly. Sometimes and her thoughts that are going are about basically would have tipped off the one crew that something was on board, that crew would have gone after with the
It's a
intention
good
of...
scheme. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
So technically, we could collect on this because you have not done anything. We secured the eggs. We took care of the pirates who stole.
Tango, how do you feel about that? You did nothing. And Tango's just like, what?
I mean,
I talked to Reaper Wheatflow to save you guys, to get you
you didn't
I
fail us.
mean-
You're helping us with transport, but also we did all your dirty work. Look
We-
at the shriveled fig in the corner.
We have been paid in kind here.
I suppose.
Maybe I should just take it off of the cost of a missing crewman that you owe me.
Yeah, we don't know your shit.
That's me.
I think you all need to have a conversation. I will, out of the goodness of my heart, show you our prize. But then I will return to secure it on my ship, somewhere secret, because it's being returned to its rightful owner. Don't worry, Paladin, calm down. And then you will all join me for a meal and a drink, and we'll spend some time together. And Anthem, in the meantime, I think you should tell them all what the fuck you did. So, and she reaches down and you watch, she clearly has some sort of magical key that does open this. So she presses something into the lock, and when it opens, it's full of what look like very large eggs. Rows and sets of them.
How many eggs?
Lots and lots.
Like tiny or how big? Usually
They're
large.
quite big,
Usually large.
like this.
There's lots of them.
Are they like oval shaped or are they round?
It's hard to tell what they look like, and as the closer you look at them, the more they all look different from each other, and when you get even closer, it's like a gooey substance they sit in. Nature or other checks?
I rolled a 1
Rolled a 9.
on my nature check.
Awesome. You poke one of them,
Yeah, that sounds right.
and it bites you,
Bang!
because a mouth opens up, and a sticky tongue flies out.
Oh shit! They're
Wait, the egg has a mouth?
Yeah, it
baby
does.
mimics.
They're baby mimics! And they're pretending to be eggs! Or they're trying their bestest.
I hate that.
Horrible.
You,
And they're sitting in this like gooey substance as though they've been laid in this plasm type stuff that's what they're soaking up nutrients from.
What I've rolled a 19 insight when she said these are going to be returned to their rightful owner. Because she also said, my babies. All weird, so.
yeah, I rolled a 13 on my insight check.
I still have
Didn't
to
bother asking.
Let's go.
Yeah. So there's something else going on. It's not entirely true. They do. She is returning them. that part feels correct.
She's returning them,
she's got-
but she's maybe not returning them to the person she's saying.
Or she's gonna return it with a little something extra inside.
Your detect thoughts would give you, so it's close to what she's trying to do, but she's always has an angle.
Yeah, okay.
And you're picking up on the fact that this is just another one of these plans, and she's often trying to be like many steps ahead of other people, and she plays everybody against each other. They're intended for someone else, and it's a trap, is sort of the like. So her hope is you get her detect thoughts is about teaching these mimics to be something else
Right.
before they go to who they're supposed to go to.
Who
67 on my percentile.
Okay.
Oh shit.
who is your intended target?
I'll tell you at dinner.
Very well.
We'll talk more.
In the meantime, I believe it would be most apt to have a conversation with our friend about to catch us up on your
Sure.
situation.
Is your detect thought still up?
Yeah.
You're taking 3 points of damage.
Oh wait, hold on. It's
It's a minute.
timed. Yeah, so I would say it's probably gone.
Yeah,
now.
but it would have still been up after you read the first thing.
Yeah.
Then when you said who's your target, it would still be up.
it would be up, but on her.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's for you. I don't get to know this.
All right. Then I would say because it's only a minute, it's up to Roz whether or not it's still up.
So she's gonna use her boot to slam the mimic chest closed, and then Mage Hand, it rises up next to her, and she is gonna fly back to her ship, expecting you all for dinner. Your last thoughts are images of what she's thinking about, and thoughts which are very inappropriate about Anthem. And we're gonna take a break, and I will see all of you after you take a quick break for some refreshments.
Are you ready?
What is sound check? What do we do on sound check?
Well, technically, we're supposed to count to 5 so that you can balance our audio. However, we no longer count to 5. We do stupid voices and characters, and you're not even in the sound booth anymore. So, quite frankly, I don't know what this is.
What's next?
Okay.
We got a fun one for you. You are doing a vague medication with a laundry list of side effects, and you're legally not allowed to say what it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called a Nebulacil.
Nebulacil.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about Nebulacil. You should talk to your doctor today about Nebulacil. All of your friends are already using Nebulacil. You too could use Nebulacil.
Background.
Side effects could include shortness of breath, rash, diarrhea, upset stomach. Some concerns from other of your friends that you look like maybe you don't look like you anymore. Don't worry about it though, what do they know? Nebulacil. Talk to your doctor today.
That's exactly it.
That, like, you found it immediately. That's so good.
Are you ready?
Sounds good to me. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
Sometimes it's the only way to face the darkness is to embrace the darkness.
Welcome back. Heroes!
Yay! That's us!
I am not a barbarian!
Settle down, settle down.
You do you, babe.
Kill a few people here and there in the name of don't kill me.
There's a little something else in there.
We've been through some stuff together.
This is how we create
Peer
bonds.
pressure.
It's been the best part of my life.
I'm not going to the temple.
You start to vomit all over Aaron.
No! He had a fling with a tiefling.
Maybe I should wear like a sneaky detective outfit. Are you sure I can't tempt you? With this!
That's not delightful. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight, and you guys are turning it into a sex thing, and that damage was trash.
And what is your 7th favorite trait?
Oh my god.
Friends solve puzzle together. Friends, our team. I'm good at killing things, and you guys are passable.
Hello. Hello.
Lovely wedding.
He is now engulfed in flames.
I think I got in a couple good hits.
Sentinels. Unconscious again. Hello, Zap.
Whoa! Drop a 0. Estravel!
She is the devil.
Okay, so she's looking for a vessel, and that's...
Do not let that happen.
Focus fire.
You are so hungry. The familiar and unfamiliar faces of everyone you've ever killed. There is no justice here, only sickness. And I am the cure.
No.
Her eyes go black.
Oh no. No, I'm down.
Saving them is. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's everything.
Not ideal to have to kill your friends.
She repeats back words that you said to her once. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
I've found people and starting to feel like a real person again.
Because I have friends. I have friends now.
Okay, I'm just bringing us right back. We have fun here. Back in the moment. Here we are. Everybody has drinks and snacks and...
Oh, snacks. No, I'm kidding. Let's go.
I bought that. I was like,
Get your house back in that seat. I want snacks. Okay, I'm Tango. Tango always wants snacks. You watch Strix will bloop over to the ship with the crate. Bloop.
Those two are blooped.
Those two have super blooped.
Right.
And y'all are left, and Tango stays behind with you. And you Trixie is her nickname, but Strix looks back and she had kind of like nodded to Tango, and Tango's like. So she's small next to all of you in this little gnome. She's like, all right, guys, that went great.
As soon as Strix says left, I just like.
Mogg. Okay.
I'm gonna go run and I'm gonna hug Anthem. I'm like, Anthem, I'm so sorry.
You're sorry. Why are you sorry?
He tried to make me kill you.
Me? Why me?
Because I thought you were good, Mark.
What the hell? Okay.
He swapped shadows.
What? Shadows?
Allah! It was bad. I vindictively melted his face off. It doesn't seem very godly.
Yeah, it's not the best.
But wait, it was evil, right?
Yeah, and I mean, already dead. So, it's desecrating a body, but like...
But there was an evil body.
Yeah.
Wait, you seem unsure. You said they were evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, desecrating a body is never really a good thing.
Yeah, once.
Especially if you're upset about it now. I think, I will admit, I got a little angry downstairs and probably went overboard on Parrot. So, I'm gonna need to hit a little temple while I hit Portalis.
I'd like to go with you to the temple.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Wow. I thought that went great, but maybe we should discuss. Let's crowd around.
I mean, ultimately, it did go pretty good because none of us took much damage. But
No,
like,
I'm fine.
I may have crossed a line I haven't crossed in a while.
I pulled a really slick move where I went down the stairs, like I was running down the stairs, and then I turned invisible and came back up the stairs.
I went to
I broke an
follow
unconscious
you.
guy's leg so bad it'll probably have to be amputated.
Holy crap!
Yet not my best moment.
You want to follow what?
I went to follow you to go do some murdering. I was activated by the puppy surprise, and when
Actually,
I
I know what that means.
stabbed my arm to make a sneaky blood trap, I got myself out of it, and then I went to murder immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing I'll say: you don't need to feel too guilty about things that you did when you were under
What? Yeah.
magical
What? How
influence
were
of
you?
somebody else.
She seems to feel bad for her actions after the fact.
Yeah, those ones. Those ones were probably you know, like I said, we both got some penance to do here.
Maybe we could unpack that later. I'm a little bit,
I should go check on the guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there's the crew.
We should also free the captain.
The ducks are downstairs. They're probably
Oh.
taking care of everybody.
Like, taking care of people how?
Didn't seem like they were trying to.
Yeah, but this guy's not one of the...
Oh yeah. I mean, well, hold on. Were Zodiac and Dala and the stupid orc Fi whatever? Were they? Strix said, "Do you want to kill any more of my people?" Were they members of the Parliament's crew?
No.
Why did you take so long to say that?
Well, they weren't like, you know, they're not.
Teen insight.
They're not part of the Parliament.
Oh, but they are pirates.
They are pirates.
They are perhaps the spies that garner the information for the captain so that they may advance, so not necessarily a part of her immediate...
They're bad guys, though.
Possibly.
She put out a call for people who would do the thing, and then they replied, and they're bad guys because they just go around hurting people. And she was just like, "Oh, these guys. Oh no."
They
Well,
were going to screw her over, I would imagine.
yeah, exactly.
Zodiac.
Definitely would.
We went to go, hang out in his cabin. He did a thing. I got a shadow. Then he made me answer a bunch of
I've
questions.
never done it like that before.
Yeah, it was not hot.
Um,
And then he was like, kill them all. And I was like, you got it, Cappy. And I couldn't stop. And that's when I was going to go kill you all, but I was going to start with you, Anthem.
Why
And I'm
would
so
you want
sorry.
to start with me?
It felt like I could get closer to you.
I mean, maybe could. I don't know about anymore. Jeez.
Hey,
if it makes you feel any better for honesty's sake, so you don't feel alone, I would have gone for Allah. You are the most capable fighter, and you have a very strong sense of justice. If I were trying to deceive you to a point where I would have to end your life to impose a disadvantage on the rest, I would have gone for you. I don't say that to instill any fear in you, only to put it out there that we are all mortal, and when posed with questions, never mind mental charms, we consider what the answers to those things might be.
Okay.
Don't take it personal.
I'm okay.
Who would you try to kill first?
Why are we doing this?
It feels like team bonding to me.
It's for her.
I would probably. Oh boy.
Is it me? It's me.
You're
Okay,
no. Between these people, I think. I don't know. But it would probably be Onovan.
thank you. I am flattered. I would have been
No,
upset
no,
had it not been me.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it's lazy of me because I think that there's the least amount of. I might have trouble with things you can do, but I also might be able to stab you.
Yes.
You're harder to stab, and so are you.
yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty hard to stab.
probably
I'm pretty hard to
one
stab.
of the poorest choices to just walk up and try and start a fight with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go for you because A, you're squishy. I could sever you in half easily.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
But your mind stuff
Yeah.
is I would want to get that out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise, while I'm fighting someone else, you're just gonna like
That
blind
on top
spot
of
me.
it. Yes, that's exactly.
So I think
You see.
Makes
See?
sense.
I thought if I feigned a wound, you would run and help me because you've been so nice to me and so caring.
Oh.
And I immediately was like, oh, I'll use that against him.
Holy shit, that's devious. I mean, good job.
Anthem,
also kind of flattering.
Yeah, I would.
what? You're saying he's so nice, but like, why doesn't Strix like you? And it sounds like you did something bad.
Yes, now I would like to, as you say, unpack
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Hey, what is your backstory?
Man,
Shall I go get some popcorn?
sure. So
I'll get beers.
Oh, I like that.
You've been Magpie for drinks would be great.
Yeah, can we hold on this until
Yep.
we get some drinks here?
Let's go.
Yeah. And you'll watch like there's a couple of ducks going by, so she'll be like, "Hey guys,
Got any grog?
Bunch of quacks.
you guys want to sit in the middle in a
little
circle?"
Story time.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, what the hell?
And then you have beers. Okay. Okay. Spill the beans.
You said it's been 2
I'm gonna
months.
sit beside Tango.
Tango like scooches a little closer to you.
So you've been Magpie on the Parliament for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you said that, I reacted a bit.
Magpie's not my real name.
Oh, it's like a title.
Yeah. I'm Tango.
We know.
You know.
Yeah, you're really good at tangoing. We have heard this.
So I had about 3 months ago a job that I had to do, and it was to go on board the Parliament, which I was told I would be particularly good at doing it because Strix has a soft spot for bards. So
That's
I
true.
found out where she was going to be, and I made sure I was in the right place at the right time, and I got on board. And the job had to do with the former person who was the Magpie.
Oh.
And let's just say I did my job, but also didn't do my job. It would have happened either way. There's a misconception that I think Strix has in that she thinks I snuck on board and, well, not snuck on board, but came on board and then kidnapped a member of her crew, which is only partially true. It's they went willingly because it turned out it was an old friend of mine that I had been deceived and hired to find under false pretenses.
This is a complicated story.
It's very complicated.
All right, so you're going to have to now explain to the captain of a most capable ship of pirates why you appeared and then one of her crewmates that vanished.
So, yes,
So when was the fucking?
before.
Okay.
Yes,
Makes sense.
because this is where it's complicated. This is actually no, it's all very complicated. This
What happened to Magpie?
Magpie is dead. Sorry, you could call him Dagger.
By your hand?
Yes.
The false pretenses of which were...
No, the false pretenses were sending me there to just take out some. I did not know it was going to be my friend.
Tango casts shield on herself.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah,
It's actually quite. So, when I found him, he went with me willingly. I told him why I was there. We had a bit of a fight, like a match, like a yelling match, like an argument. But he came with me. We left the Parliament on a glider, and it turned out that he was actually dying anyway. And he knew that I would be forced to tell the truth about whether I killed him or not. So I did, but he made me do it. So,
We're gonna need more than beer.
yeah.
You got onto the ship to kill a guy, but then he was dying anyway, so he made you kill it because you were gonna get compelled to tell them that you killed him, but you didn't know this guy was your friend, so that you're gonna not kill him, but then he knew you needed to kill him, so he was like, come at me, bro.
There wasn't so much of a come at me, bro, as there was a tearful goodbye.
Huh.
Right.
That sounds
You-
terrible.
It was.
Yes, I suppose. You
Thank you.
now, again, have to explain that to this captain.
Yes. Now here's where that gets really messy. Is I've done.
There's more?
Yeah, I've done similar things before where I've led someone astray and bedded them for the wrong reasons. This time it was sincere. I still feel something. Before, I'd never really felt anything. It was just kind of do the thing and move on. But this time, I know.
What? He likes her!
Yeah, I know a kid who would say that I caught feelings. So
You fell for a contact.
kind of a mark, yeah.
I mean, it happens.
It did. So she thinks that I led her completely astray, but actually what happened between us was real, and I don't think she's going to believe me because I snuck someone off of her ship.
Yeah, I mean, it
And killed them.
And killed him.
kind of feels like you blew your load there a bit.
I mean, I did. I mean,
Allah, Mogg. Again, don't take this personal here. We will need to have discussions, and your input is welcome as well about how we will proceed forward in the case that the pirate queen decides to slay Anthem. Now, we are still on board to Portalis.
I don't think she will at this point. I think she would have done it already.
Want me to wingman?
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm a little... I don't know if you know this, but I don't exactly say the right thing around her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you broke her wrist. I don't know that,
She
like...
had a rapier at his throat. I don't know who the fuck she is.
I really
It's just some
appreciate that,
pirate
yeah.
that comes up.
It appears that she respected that action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only broke a wrist. I hit it with the flat of my blade because I knew there was something going on, but like someone puts a rapier to my friend's throat, she's lucky I didn't cut a wrist off.
Yeah.
Cut a hand off.
That's true. Yeah. Intimidation factor might help.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we're
I mean,
about
I
to
offered
go...
to heal it.
That's true.
Well, I don't think, Onovan, that we want to get these two, like, your guys' crew. What are you called?
Slayers of Convenience.
We're workshopping it.
We don't have a name.
So you make things less convenient.
I
agree with that.
I know that, well...
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is kind of true.
It is true, it is true.
Yeah.
But it also
we're
doesn't...
still workshopping it.
But I don't think you want to fight the Parliament crew. There's loads of us.
That's what I mean.
There is too many, it's not good.
Well, that
There's
is
a
that is
monk,
why I say
there's
that.
What else? No, there's a monk, there's a...
You know Bee Eater.
Who?
You would have
Not
met
well.
them when you were over there before.
I've met a lot of people, but I didn't exactly get to know them. I was kind of busy. Exactly.
Right. What I am saying is this. You appear to want to be sincere and forthright with the captain. Does that mean that you will accept your fate if she deems...
If she says, I want to kill you, I'm going to say that's unreasonable, and I will fight back. I'm not going to just let her kill me.
I don't know where you were not 5-10 minutes ago when she said that she is going to decide whether or not she wants to kill you after you've had a drink or two.
She's very boastful. She's a
She
pirate.
is spicy.
I was in her mind.
Oh,
How far do we need to get?
wait. And?
It's...
She hot for him in her mind?
I won't tell you...
Is it a front?
I won't tell you everything about everything, but I will say that killing you is not off the table.
That's not surprising. Was there something else, though?
It is a mind anthem.
Was there a picture of me in the mine?
Okay.
Was I wearing clothes?
That is not...
No, this is important.
How embellished was
She knows what she's looking at.
I will not...
If I was in there, then you saw me naked. Oh, I did! Okay.
I've seen into your mind also.
So I don't think about myself naked. I can see myself naked.
I think about myself naked.
there is such a thing as perceived self-image. It is one of the many pillars of foundational pillars of the self, of the ego, that one must navigate while reading a mind. You know how to detect thoughts. Do you not see any of these things?
I wasn't reading her thoughts. What do you
No,
mean?
when you read thoughts
Yeah.
in
The fact that it's a little bit off?
do you not pass out the parts of the mind?
I mean, usually I'm looking for very specific information and I get it and I get out.
Amateurs.
How far towards
I think
Port
we're
Talus
fine. I
can
think
we go
think so too.
when we hit land? And then if it's bad, we can take them on those gliders and go.
Well, my recommendation, I mean, you don't have to take it. You guys could just like glide her off, but that sounds kind of dangerous. But we can talk to Jay about which port we go in through. I mean, we were gonna land at like, one of the main ones, but if you guys want to go outside.
Wait, where is the Parliament welcome? It's a known pirate ship.
Oh, we've got special papers. We're gonna land right in Port Talus.
Yeah.
Billionaire.
Oh.
Privateers for them.
Wait a minute. Where is this one going?
Also, we're gonna go to the same place.
Oh,
We
Float
arranged-
is... Okay, cool.
The whole idea. Well, Strix's eventual plan was that we would have both ships, and then we would land and get paid for the recovery of Floaty McFloatface, and then the cargo.
Wait, was she going to kill the captain of this vessel anyway?
No?
I don't think I need to roll on that
21.
one.
You don't always have to kill someone to take over the ship.
I guess that's true. You can hold them captive.
Regardless, she no longer has to because
They probably would have had a really nice dinner, like we're gonna go have with her. And then she would have been like, the ship is ours and don't worry about it. Well, but everyone gets there safe. And what usually happens is they're like, thumbs up, love that for us. Let's all go.
right now it appears that it is a rescue operation with minor hostage action.
Yeah.
I
we
think
the
we're safe
hostages?
until tomorrow morning, because I saw the look in her eye, and before she kills you, she definitely wants to fuck you. And then hopefully you do well, and she won't want to kill you.
I see you have
Leave her wanting
detect
more.
thoughts also.
I mean, I
Yeah, no, I just, I recognize that look.
That was humor.
Ah,
Oh,
good one.
Oh,
It's hard to recognize
it
your humor
is hard to
sometimes, but
recognize,
I'm
but
really,
I appreciate that. It's
yeah,
hard,
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
now I know what to look for.
Do you? I'm here as a guide for you. Want anything like info, vibe? You're welcome to stay in the quarters here on Floaty McFloatface
Where are
tonight.
you staying?
Well, I have my own quarters.
Interesting. My quarters are a little floody.
Blood. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right
want to
now.
stay on this ship.
Kind of.
You don't
don't?
understand the ship?
No.
Do you want to stay on the Parliament with us?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. When we go to the Parliament, we have to greet Jay.
Okay.
First mate, be nice.
Sure. I
Jay's
where-
awesome.
Wherever
There a
we
reason
go,
we'll
we should all be on the
not
same
want
ship.
to be nice.
What is it? Having met you guys, I'm just a little concerned.
I'm a very nice person.
Oh, remember, Jay.
You roll at advantage.
Oh, okay.
You're the first mate of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you've only seen us interacting with a bunch of pirates that you got us on board to deal with.
That's true.
And you did great. So,
Yeah.
dinner will be made by Bouncing Flight Finch. We're going to meet Jay. There's Bee Eater on board. So you can ask about any of these to Tango, but
Okay.
she'll introduce people. You've met Ducks. You've seen Goose. Cardinal, super fun. Super fun. Dwarf guy.
Dwarf guy.
Yeah.
Official.
I got nicknames. But he's also going to be super fun to hang out with.
Okay.
He has a drinking game that's amazing. We should do it.
Oh,
Is it bump cups?
No.
Oh.
that's okay.
What's
Yeah, I
Bumble
love-
Cups?
You do?
You haven't played. You're gonna
you'd love it.
fucking love Bumble Cups.
It's a magical drinking game.
Wow!
Invented by, you know who Hammerlane is, right?
I've heard of Hammerlane.
Yeah, we played it with Hammerlane.
Yeah, it's this crazy game. I'm sure
She
we
does
can find
not
someone.
believe you.
She gave me this cloak.
She rolls an 18
It's
insight.
Saresh's cloak.
She does not believe you. Huh.
I'm serious. Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
Who are you guys?
exactly.
The Slayers of Convenience.
Yeah, say it
Honestly,
with confidence.
we're not 100% sure who we are.
Everyone shut up! And she jumps up, her little gnome legs, and she's just like, now.
What?
And she's like bringing you to cross, and she's making hand signals across to the parliament, and they are throwing across a bridge made out of rope that you can come across.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Okay.
It's very wide. Small holes will be fine.
What?
More of a hammock.
Roll for scared of heights. Nope, not at all. Net 20.
Do we have to roll anything to get across these?
No, it'll be straightforward for you.
Oh, good.
You can see how you feel about it, but you're following Tango, and when it lands, it pops open with rail, like rope rail.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'd still shit myself. Got 13.
it's not bad.
Yeah. Like,
Don't look down.
dwarves are not meant to be this high.
Just look. Yeah. That's, you know what? That's very true. That must feel weird. There's not a lot of stone around.
No.
All right. Okay, come on.
Onward.
Al been to much worse places. She doesn't get afraid by this sort of thing.
And you watch Tango as she hits the parliament. Everyone's like waving, and you can pick out a couple of the people who might be similar. And lots of them have different bird symbols across their pirate regalia in some way or another. But she is headed towards a tall, eagle-looking man, like literally an eagle. This is Jay, and she's running towards him, and she's like, "You guys know Hammerlane!" And she just starts like
do.
racing towards Jay. She's like, Jay! And she's so short, and he's so tall. And he kind of like turns slowly around to her, and he's just like, Tango?
What is it, Tango?
Fuck you.
Your real name's Sam.
There are more eagles! Anyway, and Jay kind of turns around, and he's like, Tango. No, I can't. Every voice is gonna sound like it now.
The American way. The British way.
I could have done any other bird. Okay. Tango. What? And then she's like, these guys know Hammerlane! And he's like,
It's true.
her?
We partied
Yeah, I
with her
mean-
like 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago.
Yeah, we partied well. I mean, it's not like we're friends with her, but we
I
did
would say
spend-
we're friends.
I mean,
Friendly.
friendly.
Give me
yeah.
a cloak.
We had a great night partying with it. That's
Yes.
we can definitely say that. But it's not like we're friends in that we've known each other a long time.
No, we have not known each other a long time, but I think we were fast friends.
Yeah,
She
but to
gave
be
me
fair,
one of her
We
best
haven't
friends'
known each
cloak.
well. You and I have, but
We've known each other for a long time.
we, as a group, have not actually known each other for all that long. Like,
No, but I'm
6
closer
days?
to these people than I have
4
been
days?
to
5
most
days?
people in my life. 5, 6, something like that. It's all kind of blurry. Way too many things have happened in the last 6 or 5 days. And one of them was drinking with Hammerlane until our faces
remember.
almost fell off.
We got into a pickle fight.
Yeah. The one thing I'm gonna wanna, I wanna know more about Aurora, because we did hear her name.
Everyone shut up.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on with the moon? And the moon. And time itself.
So, there's some weird god stuff going on. I don't
The
know.
weather, I am watcher on board the Parliament. Responsible for the storm sorcery that helps us pirate so well. The weather is fucked.
How is it different? What is different?
Tides,
Oh.
currents, wind patterns. What do you know?
Not enough, but some.
Yeah. Trying to gauge how much to share here. I can tell you, there's a weird thing going on with gods. There's sort of I guess like the equivalent of a god hit on the god of joy, and really seems like life in general.
It seems like they're going after. It seems like the more evil gods are going after the good gods, but we're not really sure. People are losing connections to gods. Then, like, I don't even know if it's connected, but my brother somehow fell in love with the god of clay, who then went to the Fae to save the sense of play in the Fae as her opportunity to ascend. So he's now taken their baby into the Feywild in order to find his wife. And I don't know if that's even connected or if it's just some other crazy shit that's going on. This is his. And apparently this is going to make him find me again. I don't know.
Little
Yeah,
champ.
all I know is, Oleg Rapinia has been pushing me in this direction to get involved.
Oh.
Yeah, weird shit. We also met a druid who said that that's when we first found out the moons they went full and then they didn't stop being a full.
Yeah, they're not moving right.
Yeah, that would cause all kinds of problems.
Nothing is moving right. You watch him kind of like stand majestically, the bow, wind in his feathers.
Are you posing?
Yes. Yes.
You're posing.
Yes.
You're posing so that you look amazing.
Yes.
I respect. Yeah.
If time's going to stop and freeze moments, then I will take some to myself.
That's right on.
It felt like this conversation was going to be pointless, and then for a moment, it felt like it might actually be worth something.
Yeah, it was fine.
And now we are back.
No, it's not pointless. We've learned that someone else is perceiving that it is happening from the weather. We did not know that it was having effects on weather. We could have assumed it would, but now we have someone who's very in tune with it who has said the same thing. Also, do you know anything?
Yeah. You.
What
How
a
do you know about
stupid question.
No, sorry. You're mentioning that something's wrong with time. And recently we had a very weird thing happen with time in that we all had a weird, blip. And...
Okay, so
Yeah,
reminds
I suddenly had a spoon in my pocket.
Yeah, we all suddenly had spoons.
Yeah.
And
I-
It
condoms.
was weird.
Unravels.
I don't really need these. I should probably.
I
get
definitely
rid of them.
don't know anything about that. I know weather.
How do you
bad.
know? But how do you
Moon,
know time? You
weird.
said time.
Well, time dictates the movement and change of the cosmos and the weather at hand. If that has stopped, presumably something to do.
My powers are not impacted.
Have
And
you seen
your-
a bird like stop in space, that kind of thing? Why did you say time? Is it only because of the lunar cycle, or is it something else?
It just feels weird. Doesn't it feel weird?
A lot of things have felt weird.
Yeah, it's hard to differentiate between all the fucking weird stuff. It's a bit overwhelming.
It's been
Okay,
weird
well,
for 6 days.
it sounds like
Constantly, since the
I will
people
just tell you.
exploded in Paz.
you know way more about this than I do. Tango, thank you for bringing them. I am baffled even more. Please continue to play the part you are and fix it.
I don't think we have a choice.
I certainly don't.
How long until your captain will be playing host to us?
Yeah, I've got some questions.
I can bring you to dinner now.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
good. I have
What are we eating?
something to attend to after that.
Also, this guy prefers nothing that is
Nothing with a face.
no animals. Put a face on an orange. For funsies.
Heh.
Yeah.
Jay's already walked away. is leading you towards, which would be dining quarters. A bunch of people on the crew. And there's a calico-looking cat person. And you watch the way she moves as she kind of like jumps towards you all, and a bunch of ducks are helping serve dinner. Not
Why
literal
people
ducks.
always seem so
People named
exasperated
duck.
when they're talking to us. Like, it seems like people just walk away a lot.
And
No, we're fun.
Yeah.
Tango's keeping up.
If I met a
Tango,
group
you
that
think
had,
we're fun, right? See?
Yeah. But if I met a group like us that had the story that we are having in the last few days, I would be like, holy crap, tell me more, even if they were full of shit.
Yeah, I'd be writing that shit down.
Right? Yeah. Because it's like, you can't make up this shit. I mean,
Something,
you can.
something gods? I don't know, we're pawns.
We're not just pawns. Sorry, I don't like the idea of being just a pawn.
And as Tango runs over to Bouncing Flight Finch and gives her a big hug, the two of them are just like, yeah! And she starts serving food, and Tango announces that you guys are here. One of you does indeed meat or animal stuff, and Bouncing Flight Finch then like and talks to somebody else, and they run and go grab things, and you watch them as they start to serve a huge eclectic meal of cuisine from all around the world.
And a bowl of rice for you.
Risotto.
The most wilted salad you've ever seen.
Iceberg.
It helps to keep my mind clear when you are sensitively attuned to psionic elements. You can sense residual pain.
Oh, shit. Wait. Wow. What about, I mean, have you ever seen an onion that you left for a little too long and it starts to sprout out the top?
Yeah, sure.
That's because it's still alive up till that point.
Don't
Yeah.
give him more complexes.
No, it's not a complex.
Does it have to have a mind?
It has to have a mind.
Oh.
I am not a druid.
You look down and
So just
Tango-
because you can't detect its mind.
Yes.
There's a good reason.
Fair enough.
There's a
I mean,
good
you gotta eat something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Tango's just mowing through chicken wings. Just, oh. I don't think they had a great end, but it tastes good.
That's fair.
I take Chonkers out and I just start feeding him the leftover like chicken bones. Like, here
Yeah.
you go.
And he'll just like, he's got more of a bunny shape than you remember from before as he starts to like solidify and get other types of mass. And you watch actually as Chonkers tries to like shove the chicken bones make bones inside of his fluff.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, crick, crick.
Awesome.
If I
I'm
see,
misborn with this.
do you point it out?
I think I'm just like, you're such a good boy.
Damn, because I didn't notice it. Otherwise, I'd be like throwing bones at him.
I think it's just like every time I see a bone go into the bowl, I just like pick it out.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Alla would notice because she loves chonkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tango
Such a good-
Tango is more like, what is Chonkers? And it looks a little bit out to you at like, excuse me? But lets it pass. Then at the rest of the table, you watch the other pirates arrive. So some of them, Tango just kind of whispers to you as a group about each of them as they land. So Bede, or the monk, who's a tall, slender, difficult to tell, probably half elf, and they come and sit at the table and quietly eat with someone else that they're talking to, and then you see the Jack Mayo wandering around, making sure that everybody has food, and Strix is not there yet, but everybody is still eating without her.
Where's the captain?
Probably in her quarters.
Waiting for you.
That's what I'm wondering if I should go.
You should stay.
I don't know.
I think you should go, and I'll just sort of stay down the hall in case she tries to kill you.
I think you should stay.
Why?
Because the first interactions that we have should be public.
I mean, we already had our first interactions.
Yeah, we did.
Not. Yes, I mean the first formal discussions.
I don't know why that would make a difference, but
Because that means that I can be here.
okay. I mean, that's fair. If I go, it's not a 0% chance that if we go in there, she might not kill me. God damn it! But she might be waiting for me to it might be a respect thing. Like I have to go to her.
If she had these specific rules, don't you think that she would tell you?
No.
What a mysterious person.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like.
It's not a rules thing as much as it is like a.
How long has it been that people have been eating and we've been waiting here for her to show up?
Only 5 to 10 minutes. Long enough to have the conversation that you're here and she's not yet. But they're all eating without her. Like, no one is waiting for the captain.
Tango, is it
Yeah.
normal that the captain doesn't show up and everyone just starts eating?
Sometimes she doesn't come to dinner at all, but she said she would be here.
She did.
Okay, fashionably late. She does seem fashionable.
Yeah, there's just as much a chance though that if I sit here and wait, she'll come here and be more mad that I didn't go to her.
Let us take her on her word for the time being.
Yeah, if I said meet me at dinner and then you just showed up at my room, like I'm here to fuck, I might be pretty offended.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't show up and say that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that.
But be that as it may, you could still say something, and that might, well, have consequences, and I would like to be able to at least be around to help you.
Okay, I'll stay.
Awesome. You wait long enough that she does attend. And when she arrives, everyone cheers. And she's like, all right, yes, we've accomplished the key part of our mission, which is, of course, to bring home our eggs. Fantastic work, everyone. We'll crack the good stuff tonight.
Sorry, I thought you were saying we'll find out what happens.
Wait, no! She's being dramatic.
Just in for that.
She's telling everybody that, bring out the good stuff. And so you watch the pirates cheer. And Tango's like, we share everything equally. So, if it's a good share from Hall, then everybody else gets, it's a good return. So.
Do we get a part of this whole? We were doing work.
We did the hardest part. We took out.
I suffered trauma.
Took out the other pirates. Technically, commandeered the vessel and
Make a
steered
case.
it towards your ship. My case is do not kill me because we did the work for you.
Yeah, I don't want to be paid for
don't
piracy.
No. Don't need to be paid.
And you watch as Strix makes herself a plate of all of the things, and she grabs her plate and a huge flagon of beer, some ale, and she comes over towards you all. She kicks a chair to a direction for her to sit next to you. Stop! She slams her beer and then slides it across the table, and someone else just tosses a fresh one towards her, and she's like, okay.
Man, I do like her.
She's, yeah.
Everyone fill your glass.
All right.
With whatever you've got. For whoever you are. And whoever we're all gonna be someday. To secrets.
Two secrets.
To secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Yeah, up to secrets.
Okay, spell them.
Okay. I was about to say secrets are something that I have. My opinion has changed very largely in the last 3 months. When last we met, it was a very pivotal moment in my life. I'm curious as to what you think happened.
I think you showed up, pretended to like me. Rude. Big fan.
You're already wrong.
I can't believe you anymore.
I wasn't pretending.
And then, a crewmate of mine, special to me, who was ailing, you abscond with them. I understand pirates, we get up to all sorts of shit. And so if he owed money or did someone wrong, I understand. We know the consequences of the choices that we make. But to just let it go like that.
Look, what? Oh, with me? I mean, I think you would be more upset with him anyway.
I mean, that hurts too. It's just a lot of hurt. I think that we can all understand that a lot of hurt makes us want to hurt someone else a lot.
He's very sorry.
I am.
I don't believe that.
Okay, well, turns out that your former magpie was actually...
Diego?
Yes, I knew him mostly as Dagger, but I've known him way longer than you. I did not know that until I snuck into his room.
The length of time that you know someone does not dictate
He
your relationship.
was
though.
one of my closest friends, and I've known him longer than most anyone.
Okay, so votes from your friends. Who thinks I should get a free stab? I'll just run him through once, and then you could heal.
Where?
He was not just a friend, he was a colleague. We worked together. I was sent here, and yes, I was given information on you as to how to get on board your ship. That's why they sent me, but what I was not expecting was to feel about you the way that I did. I still had to do a job, which I decided not to do once I saw who it was, but he wouldn't let me because he knew that I had to do it.
Will you let me check it?
Right here in front of everyone? Wait, what are you talking about?
No, can I have a truth spell? Not into your pants.
By all means.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's why it went down the way it went down. It's because of a truth spell itself.
I mean,
go ahead.
We don't know each other. I'm a paladin. Take that for what you're worth. He's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I believe him. I obviously
good
wasn't there, but like,
I am not necessarily a very good person, but I am trying to be one.
This truth spell would only affect him.
Typically, it's in an area.
Then I will step away.
Just you then.
Totally
And you
fine.
watch another crew member from her crew in a delightful pirate garb comes over, puts a chair in the middle of the room, and everybody starts to be like, and they're all starting to clap. You watch that Tango and another person on the corner of the room, everybody like pushes back, and it seems to be a bit of a show.
I just start mimicking them. I'm like,
And the pirates are starting to drink a lot, so a raucous party is starting around you all. And one of the other ones is like, get ready for brawling! They've got a bunch of games that they're like getting ready for, but this one is something that everybody is like hushedly like whispering and then cheering. And you watch as someone puts the chair down, and then they take a huge piece of chalk and they make this circle. And then inside of this space, they cast a spell. And he pats the chair for you to come sit down.
Okay, I hope you like hearing the same thing twice.
you're gonna sit at it like Riker.
Step over the back.
And so everybody kind of goes hush as Strix walks up, and she, just walking around the outside of the circle, she just starts a pacing motion, hand behind her back, and she starts to ask questions. Who's your favorite pirate captain?
Strix.
Who was Diego?
Yeah, he was a fellow cookie. Oh.
What's a cookie?
I'm about to find out.
Everyone roll history.
oh no, that was in the tower.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know all about cookies.
Dirt McGirt 20.
Got a 23.
Yeah, I don't know shit about cookies. I'm not really a spy kind of person.
Maybe.
He was my best friend.
How many people have you killed for Farine?
I lost track.
Do you still work for her?
No.
Were you supposed to kill me?
No.
Did you take anything else from my ship?
Not intentionally. No.
The glider?
Yeah, I didn't keep it. I guess yes, technically. I wasn't thinking about that as taking it from your ship, but yes.
What are you trying to do here now?
Get to Portales.
Why?
Fuck. Okay. Asking a lot of things I did not want to answer. I have to get there to save someone I care about very deeply.
I'll let you keep that one. When's the last time you lost something?
Be more specific about what kind of thing I lost, because very recently...
Last time.
Oh yeah, that was very recent. That was like yesterday.
You lost your brother.
I actually gained my brother, and then
Then kind of lost him again.
I didn't really lose him. He kind of like this is a tether to him apparently, or something. But yes.
What embarrasses you the most, Daros?
Silence. At the end of a performance, failure in front of a crowd.
A LAN is triggered.
Who are your friends?
Sorry, who do I consider friends, or do you want me to?
Do you think they're not your friends?
These ones?
Yes.
I am. They are my friends.
Complicated.
Yes.
Why aren't you friends with them?
No. Oh no. Sorry. They are my friends. The way I feel about them is all I can answer. I'm not sure the way Onovan feels about us as far as friends go, because I don't know how he defines it. I could answer it sincerely.
What is
yes,
his most powerful ability?
that I have seen? He makes this crazy darkness that's very cold come out. He bleeds from his eyes. I don't know what it's called.
What about the other two?
Hell of a punch. Big swing. Dangerous with the blade.
What do you want to know? Happy to tell you.
Good.
I
How
would
much
say.
money do you have?
Damn it.
You can look it up and
Yeah.
you would answer truthfully.
Yeah.
I need to get this spell.
God damn.
Around. I'm not sure of the precise amount, but close to like the equivalent of 1,000 gold.
Holy shit, we're fucking rich!
Whoa.
That's after shopping.
That's what we have?
Yes.
God damn.
We might have to answer some.
Onovan hides a.
Yeah. I mean, on the scale of most people, we are filthy rich.
Yeah.
But, like,
No, we're
yeah,
doing
not
pretty
compared to, like, real rich.
I mean, we're also, if you factor in debt in various ways, we'll see. We also have a price to pay for most of the gold that we got because it came from Mobopoko. Moving on, or I'm going to keep saying things.
And my spell will run out. What do you think you deserve for what you did to me?
Oh.
I'm, like, behind them doing this to them. Like, it's very visible.
What do I think I deserve? Thank you. How long would you have kept going on with a failing magpie, and now you have Tango?
Yeah, Tango seems pretty cool.
Tango's great. My crew's very special to me.
Well, one of your crew was incredibly special to me. At the time, probably the most special person in the world. And it was either watch him die and go on the run, or, as he made me do, end his life so that I could stand in a fucking zone of truth and say that I did.
Aww.
She comes over towards you. And you're on the chair, and she gets down very close and she says, "Tonight, we all will party together. You are not forgiven, but you are welcome!" And she raises her drink, and she drinks and slams it back, and she walks away from you. And she's had a conversation with Jay farther across the room. And everyone else is cheering, and you watch as they start to break out all sorts of games. Tango starts to pull out an Arcana deck, and she's laying down cards with someone else, and then she's like, "You guys should definitely, arm wrestle for sure. You gotta do the drinking game." And she's just trying to, like, encourage everybody to party. But there is still, like, this lingering beat for you as you watch everyone break out around you.
Is he still in the circle? I was gonna run over and be like, hey, Anthem, which one's your favorite horn?
I've honestly never thought of that, but
Pick one.
the left one.
It's true, because he's in the circle.
Nice.
You're standing in the circle, or did you stay outside of it?
I probably went into it, then it was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I should ask Mogg.
Mogg's an open book. Yeah. I don't need to ask her anything.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. The answer is unclear.
It's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
The zone lasts for.
Well, that was a little more revealing than I was ready for, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you sit in a zone of truth. You're gonna say that if you didn't want to.
I thought it would be a little bit more focused.
I think all things
She was flirting with you,
considered, you got off quite easy.
though. Not as easy as later.
Except
Do you think so?
Except for
Maybe
the
not tonight.
Cookie
Yeah.
revelation. Interesting.
So you've
What's a
been...
cookie? I mean, I like baked goods.
Somehow I know lots about cookies.
Do you have a background in baking that I didn't know about?
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
related. Do I have the background? No. I've been skirting around this for a while. You have asked me before. We've been together for a few days. It's the kind of thing I don't tell people and never have told people unless they need to know or deserve to know. But I think you've earned it. And now you know anyway. So I have spent most of my life, I can tell you exactly the amount of time, since I left Lionel's family, I was taken in by a woman named Madame Farin, who runs a bunch of orphanages, and she uses those orphans as spies of various kinds of deeds for them to do, and I was one of those.
How much would I have known with my, 20 total history roll?
Your house would have ordered from Farin's menu before. And when you order different cookies, the flavor indicates the kind of spy you're getting. So if you need a saboteur, you get a certain kind of cookie. If you need someone to infiltrate or someone to rouse crowds and get people in a populace against a government, you can plant people. You can have assassins. There's all sorts of these. And they're all children.
I feel like it would be for the keg forges hiring a certain type of cookie to spy on a recipe other brewery. Just be like, how do they get that specific flavor?
Industrial espionage.
Yeah.
What kind of cookie were you? I am asking in good faith, zone of truth be damned, but I am asking.
I would say, what were the ones that do everything? I can't remember.
Snickerdoodles.
Thank you, Snickerdoodle. I started as, I actually tried out a couple of different things. Turns out I was good at a bunch of stuff. I was what's called a Snickerdoodle because I could do a lot of things. But as it turned out, the thing that I was usually the best at doing was a lot of spy stuff, like infiltration, gathering of information.
You got out.
Ish. I thought so. It seemed honest.
Then what would give you pause? What would make you think?
So Diego, as Strix was just talking about, tried to get me to leave with him before he left the organization. And then when I was sent on a job that I thought was just a job, turned out that job was probably no actual client. It was just Farin trying to tie up loose ends and have me kill him.
So
I'm worried.
Diego got out in good faith with the madam, and...
No, he left, whereas I had the conversation.
So he was a wayward asset.
Yes.
Then it makes sense that someone was sent after him.
I guess so.
But are you a wayward asset?
Technically, no, not in the same way, in that she essentially gave me her blessing to leave. But she was the one who gave me the tickets to the Candy Club. That's why I was not on any list to get in there, is because they were hers.
So you did ask...
Mysterious.
You did ask a favor of her. You expect her to...
No, the only favor I asked was for me to, well, it wasn't even a favor, it was like wipe the slate clean, we're done.
Yes. And then you asked for
No, I didn't
tickets.
ask for tickets. She offered them as a piece, like, because she made it seem like she felt bad about what I had to do to Decker.
And you aren't concerned?
No, I am concerned, because then she's also the one who gave us the tickets to the Lendar Monster Hunt and helped us get out of a situation we were in with Hannah.
That is what I am asking.
Yeah, no, we are in her pocket.
No, you are.
Oh, I don't think she sees it that way.
When did you last see Madame Farine?
7 days ago, 6 days ago.
What?
I came right from seeing her to the Candy Club, which is why I was like, holy shit, she tried to kill me by killing everyone in the room with the pus bombs. But I don't think that was her now. I thought that was her. And that's how she was going to take me out. But it seemed, then now I'm thinking, actually, at this moment, that someone was trying to kill her. And she got wind of it and sent me.
Yeah. Why were you at the Candy Club?
I went because, the Candy Club is awesome, but I took her at her word. I was not on a job.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
But she gave you the ticket.
She gave me the tickets to have a good time, to say goodbye, to a sort of apologize for making me kill my fucking best friend.
So she was either sending you on some sort of adventure, she was trying to frame you, or she was trying to murder you.
Yeah, you just hypothesized that she got wind that they was going to be trying to murder her, and then she sent you. So I'm not sure you're as good as you think you are.
I think, but she was either paying attention. Look, she got word to me. She's always watching in different ways. She has they say a big fucking network. But she got word to me while we were in the forest and told me that Aurora and I believe the town guard were coming to find us because of what we did in town, because of the Candy Club stuff, because of the stuff with Momopoko, all of that shit. It's all tied together. So I got warning of that. And then during the fight, she gave us the tickets so she did help us get out of it.
It was that action that put you back in if you
Yes.
were out.
Yes. But not in that I have to do a job, but I owe a favor or some sort of...
That is enough.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
entirely convinced that she was telling the truth, because when I was at the Temple of Onair, Aurora was already on her way before anything happened at the Candy Club.
To what, the forest?
To Canada.
Oh, no, she was coming to the forest, I'm saying.
Yeah. But I'm not sure it was really us.
Okay.
Roz, does his confession of being a cookie unlock any more of my compartmentalized memory of the tower?
Yes, all you can tell right now is that something's opened. But you'll have to go inspect it.
Oh.
But you can feel like as though all of these things that you'd seen that you couldn't tell what they were before, there's like, however you would feel about it in the Mind Palace. It's either there's suddenly a door or something has become in focus. And you guys watch as Tango is coming over to you guys. You guys sound like you guys have all sorts of shit going on, but don't ignore me. But we're gonna play Dwarven Roulette.
That sounds
You just start slamming beers down, but you guys finish your conversations because that's what's happening in the background. Is that she's bringing over beers.
I have to go.
Leave with Diego.
Tango, where will we be staying?
Oh, and she motions to one of the ducks, and they're like, "We're gonna set you guys up with rooms. They'll take you."
I will take my room now.
Wait.
I have somewhere to be.
I get it. He's been wearing pants for too long. Just take his pants off.
Me too. Would love if at some point, because, I mean, before you leave, I just want you to know, you seem to condescend a little and think that you're better at people about a lot of things. But now that you know, I do have a lot of skills doing things that I think you are good at doing as well.
I don't have a doubt in my mind about what you are capable of.
Okay.
I'm
saying I would like the view a little more forthcoming because, well, like it or not, we're kind of stuck together.
I'm going to explore.
Okay.
When I am done, I will find you and we will have a chat.
Cool. That's it. It doesn't even have to be today. Just think about it. You said, why didn't I leave with Diego? Because we would have been on the run and he wanted to do it the way that I knew eventually would have caught up with us.
I rolled a 16 insight with my Ring of Truth telling.
I am not lying.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was Diego sick with?
I mean, I don't know specifically, but his body was turning against him. He was wasting away. He thought it had to do with, like, some of the chemicals or materials that he had to use doing the things he was good. He was an artificer.
Oh.
And some of the things he messed around with, making stuff for Farine, maybe caused damage that was irreparable.
I mean, sometimes when you're making stuff, you eat it a little bit. It happens.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, you're a little bit like, is that enough of this? No?
Was it curable? He didn't seem to think so.
Mm-hmm. Then why did Madame Farine want him dead?
I don't know that she knew that he was already dying, but I think she wanted it to be by her hand. Or indirectly.
I mean, even if she did know he's dying, people are about to die. They lose a lot of fear of repercussions to talking.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Shut him up is definitely part of it. She's not exactly a nice person. Fucking vindictive lady.
Yeah,
Sounds
she has a
like-
child army of spies. That's definitely not a nice person.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for telling us, Anthem. That must have been really hard.
Yes, it was
I don't know, it feels better actually. Honestly, it probably wouldn't have told you yet if not for the zone of truth, which also makes me feel a bit like a piece of shit. But, question. Do I have any memory of telling them in the tower now?
It feels like deja vu.
Okay.
Haven't we talked about this before?
No, seriously though. Does this...
I mean,
Yeah, you head back to you're getting the whole like that scene, like that floor where those secrets were coming out are starting to become clear.
I know that I have thought about this before. You have asked me stuff before, and I've thought about it, and I've been worried about. I don't know if it was a dream or what, but I was most worried about telling you. But for some reason, now that I've told you, I feel like I've already told you, which seems weird.
yeah. I mean, we lost time.
You guys want to lose more time?
Yes.
Yes. I want to forget yesterday and some of today.
I don't know. I can't.
5 of these beers are beer, and one of them I peed in.
Once again, Onovan leaves at the right time.
You guys want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know which one you beat in?
No, they all got mixed up.
Oh.
Bounce
all
and
right.
Flight Finch mixed them all up.
One of them you beat in. I was not expecting.
Do we get to smell them beforehand, or is it just
No.
a straight random?
There are checks because we're actually going to play Dwarven Roulette, which is from the Zephyr's book. And they literally are 5 beers and one of them has pee in them. We're not the only D&D group that likes to talk about urine.
How good is the beer? Because it all might taste like.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going to play next time when we get to the next episode of Eat, Slay, Love, where we will duck between Dwarven Roulette. There's a tavern brawler sort of game that they like to play on board. Also, some of them want to teach you guys a shanty. We're going to go find out what you remember when you head back to your room, and the captain probably wants to talk to you later, but we'll find out what about.
So.
Wink. And again, thank you so much for joining us. This has been another super fun episode of Eat, Slay, Love. And I want to know what's going on in your world and in your games and backstory reveals. Ooh, any juicy ones out there? Let us know how you guys.
Shh, don't tell.
I'll never tell.
Oh, cheers to secrets. Out with it.
Yummy.
And I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna take a ginger number of steps back out of that zone. We do.
Ella legitimately thinks the Zone of Truth looks fun.
Well, the pirates love it too. They clearly do it as a thing. They don't have very many secrets from each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Narcune Collective. No, Narcune Communal Collective.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. When you roll the dice, you make the magic happen. Bye!